Hi, everyone. This is Kathy Mamolen. I am a psychic medium and intuitive life coach. And it is the middle of the day on Tuesday, and I thought that I would reach out to you, and we're going to do some animal spirit cards today. So, as you're jumping on, I want to see your comments. I want to say hello. I'm going to be picking people randomly from the audience. Okay. So these are cards that will both give me an animal presence for your day, okay, and also they're combined with tarot. So we get a combination of an animal spirit and a tarot card at the same time. So I did these the other day. Everybody seemed to really love them. They were a lot of fun. And I thought, you know what, I'll jump on today. I've got a little bit of time until my afternoon schedule starts in a little while. And I thought that I would reach out to you. My Wi Fi is acting a little funky. So if I lose you, I will come back. But I'm not sure why. It's a beautiful day here. There's no reason for us to not have Wi Fi. But anyways, that's what's going on. So how is everybody? If you joined me on Psychic Live last night, I just posted our winner for Felicia. She was our winner. She won a half an hour free reading because she shared my video. So it was really easy. I had a lot of people enter. So thank you for all my sharers, all the people that tagged everybody. I really appreciate that. So we're going to be pulling some cards. If you've never had a card before, please tell me it's your first time. If it's your birthday, you've come a few times, but I never pick you. I do try to be fair. I know that it's really hard. I get a lot of people every time. So I try to get to as many people as I can. So I hope you guys all understand. So today's card deck is... it's called Spirit Song, and this is what the deck box looks like. So if you love these cards, you can look them up on Amazon. I bought them from Amazon. So if you love these cards and you think that they're really pretty, and if this is you do card reading yourself and you could use them as a tool, then that's the deck that I'm using. So thank you everybody for jumping on. Please hit the share button. Let's get lots of people. It still feels like a lot of people are still at home. A lot of people still aren't back to work. You're looking for something to do. I know it's the middle of your day. So this is kind of my take a break from quarantine and the crisis and the economy and the finances and everything that's going on with everybody's life. So this is your chance to take a little bit of a break. And I'm going to pull some cards and we're going to see what's going on with you. Okay. So I've got some people that are looking for some card readings. Hi, Trisha. Hi, Diana. Hi, Nancy. Hi, Susan. Hi, Kier. And Courtney, I see you up there. Okay, so keep posting because you scroll by very fast. Hi, Felicia. Okay. Hi, Teddy. Hi, Teddy. Hi, Teddy. Teddy, you just jumped out at me for some reason. Let's see what's going on with you. Let's pull a card and let's just see what's going on. All right. So, Teddy, you are a 3 of crystals. This is actually a honeybee. So, isn't he pretty? Look at him. He's kind of cool, right? So, it says collaboration and productivity. Okay, so let me see what I'm feeling. So, this is my 3 of pentacles. So, this is or crystals. They're calling it crystals in this card, but it's a 3 of pentacles in the traditional deck. Just this feeling of wanting to get my arms around finances is how it's coming into me. That it's actually coming into me as juggling. I'm not sure what you're juggling. If you're juggling multiple businesses, multiple streams of income, kind of always trying to get your arms around, enough income that you feel satisfied. I kind of feel like you're shooting for the sky's the limit. You want we all want more, but I do feel like you're shooting for the sky's the limit. You have really high aspirations. But what's coming into me is I do need you to focus, is what they're sharing with me now, is that yes, we're juggling all of these things, but some in particular are more productive for you and more reward. Okay. So I want you to reel in your focus. I want you to be almost streamline focus with your business, or businesses is how it's coming in. Um, and I want you to kind of redirect your energy into the business that is your highest producing income. Okay. So the business the multiple streams of income are wonderful. I love that. But the business that generates the highest stream of income for you is the one that I want you to focus on first. And then and then you have like secondary business. Okay. But they're saying you're very productive. You're this honeybee. A honeybee to me is kind of, collecting lots of information and lots of things, and in control, right? And goes back to the source and brings back the pollen for the queen bee, or however that works. But you're busy, and I love that feeling. But you are thinking the sky's the limit. You are going to get your arms around this financial situation. I do feel the multiple and the juggling around you. I do want to have you refocus, recommit. Maybe you're being pulled in 1,000 directions and you feel like, you know what, I'm not getting my arms around anything because I'm being pulled in 1,000 directions. So step back, reevaluate where your highest income stream is coming from, and let's put all your energy into that, is how it's coming into me today. So I hope that helps, and thank you for joining me. I love it. Okay. Hi, everybody. Hi, Debbie. Hi, Debbie from England. How cool are you? What are you doing over there in England? How are things going? I get people from all over. How wonderful. Okay, so let's pick a card. All right, let's see what's going on with Debbie. All right. So I have the Four of Crystals. I have another crystal card. This is a beaver. Okay, so look at him in his little water. He's kind of swimming along. He's kind of little handsome man, isn't he? This is telling me that you are in control and security. So this is my Four of Pentacles in the traditional deck, and this tells me that you do have security. Okay, you have a roof over your head, you have food on your table. It tells me that you have aspirations for what do I want, what's coming next. Okay, what's important to me, and then kind of big aspirations off the top of your head, which would be things like, retirement and goals, and if I wanted a second home, if I wanted to travel. It's those types of aspirations. Okay. But the beaver is very strong, right? He's very determined. It's telling me that you're a really hard worker and that you've worked really hard in your life to build the foundation that you have, right? The beaver dam, right? So you're being rewarded now in this next phase of your life, is how it's coming into me. So I want you to take a step back. I want you to feel the reward. I want you to, I think you're grateful, but acknowledge it and just say, you know what, this is really great. I'm actually where I'm supposed to be. And my life is pretty good right now. And I did work my whole life and I am enjoying it. Okay. So I do feel really good things around you. I feel the sense of security and the sense of control. It did come into me when I said control, that be careful that you're not too controlling, is how it came into me. Maybe there's people in your life that you are, not that you're controlling them, but maybe you're giving your opinion and they want to live their own life, something like that. So be careful with where you're putting your energy, and let grown adult children kind of lead their life, that kind of a feeling, if that's the case. And but you're doing great. You have security. My beaver card is telling me that you're very secure and you're very much in control. So I love that for you, but I do see that aspiration for where am I going next? What's the big picture? And I think it's big picture dreaming right now. Retirement, goals, that kind of a feel. So you're doing great. Thank you for coming from England. I love it. How awesome is that? Hi, everybody. Hi, Danielle. Yeah, where is everybody from? Hi, Felicia. Hi, Malu. Hi, Joey. Joey's saying it's his first time. Okay, let's see. Let's see what Joey's card says. Hi, Joey. All right, so everybody must be home today and jumping online, and they saw me pop up somewhere along the way. Please hit the share button. I can see afterwards who shares, so thank you very much. I usually try to send you a note, let you know that I said thank you or comment on the share. But I am very, very grateful. Hi, Joey. You've never had a card before from me, huh? Joey, I'm wondering if you're a Joseph. I'm not doing any medium readings right now, but I'm wondering, I do feel like you're not the only Joe. I feel like you're either a Joe Jr. or there's somebody that's passed, maybe a grandfather named Joe, Joseph. I did get that kind of a sense. I have the Knight of Feathers, and I'm just double checking what this animal is because sometimes they look similar to me. You are a coyote and you are a knight of swords in the traditional tarot card deck. So that tells me that you're charging ahead. Let me just see what the words they give you. So I've got action and focus. So that tells me that you are charging ahead, that you are, I'm going to say you are moving in the right direction for sure. So, okay. So you do have a Joe, your father, and your uncle. I did get that feeling, honey. Wondering if one of those men I'm not doing mediumship readings, but I did get the sense that there's somebody on the other side named Joseph that possibly has passed. Wondering if your father or your uncle has passed. So I have the sense that you are determined, you are moving forward, you are focused, you are driven, you're not letting this crisis hold you back. I love that. I love how that's coming into me right now. I do feel like this is really hard. This is, you're working harder than you normally work, or the circumstances, or it's not convenient is probably a better word for me. But you know what? You're successful at whatever you set your mind to. So I do want you, okay, Joe. All right. So I'm not doing mediumship readings, but it's on my father's side. So I believe it's your father, sweetheart. Your father wants to say hello in the middle of the day. Maybe it's no coincidence that you jumped on my live. You've never been here before, and your father wants to say hello. That's how I work. So, but he's very, very proud of you, this man. This man was also very determined. He's saying you're kind of like me, like he was very focused, very determined, very successful is what I'm hearing, whatever his career was. And you're following in this man's footsteps, whether it's your uncle or your father. Okay. So I want you to stay on the path that you're doing. You're doing really well. I did just hear something about some additional training, maybe a new certification, maybe the next level, something like that kind of curious if you're involved in financial planning, because I got the word planning. I'm wondering if you're in the finance field. So that just came into me, or it could be possibly I want you to start thinking about your finances. And he's saying so true. Okay. But I did get that planning feeling, almost the sense of either you are a financial planner and you work with other people, or you're aspiring to become a financial planner. Maybe that's one of these certifications that you want to get to, or they're sharing with me that that's something that we want you to start to work on. We want you to start to plan your finances for your future. Okay, so kind of big picture stuff. You're a retired detective. Okay. Any changes in your financial situation? Have you been making any big changes? Are you thinking to do a second career, something like that? Because well, the focus is where I'm getting the detective, right? You're obviously very focused if you're a detective. But your father, I believe it's your father, honey, or Joseph is the, if either of these men were typically called Joseph, more so than a Joey or a Joe, then that's my feeling of who this is. So, but definitely this feeling of you're following in his footsteps. So maybe this man was also in law enforcement also. My hands just tingled when I said that. I wasn't thinking to do some medium readings, but he just happened to come through. Curious about the planning. Maybe they're asking you, you're saying yes. Some of that is resonating. Okay. You're a coyote. Your father, Joseph. Okay, your father was either Joseph all the time or also in the field. My hands tingled when I said that. So, maybe you have a second career. Maybe you're supposed to start something new, and maybe they're asking you to make these plans for kind of the second career. So give that some thought. Whatever you set your mind to, you're very successful. So, but maybe you're bored at home and you want to have a part-time job or do something different with your time, and you're ready to kind of bite the bullet and start something new. So that's how it's coming into me. Thank you for joining me. You are a coyote today, and I hope that was helpful. And I love that your father, even though I didn't give them permission to come through today, usually I let the spirit world know whether my door is open or not. Your father is very bold, and he wanted to come through and say hello. So here he is. He says hello. He loves you. He's proud of you. And he's just, wanted to kind of say hello to everybody. So how cool is that? All right. Wonderful. Hi, Molly. Okay. Hi, Courtney. Hi, Cheryl. How are you? You're welcome. You're welcome, Joey. Thank you for joining me, honey. Okay. Hi, Crystal. Hi, Crystal. Hi, Denise. Hi, Denise. You just jumped out at me for some reason. Hi, Denise. Let's see what's going on with Denise. I do, Rachel. I am actually a psychic. Rachel's asking me, do I do medium readings? I am actually known as a psychic medium. That is my primary profession. I do tarot cards just because they're fun and they're easy for me. I use them just as a tool. But if I wasn't intuitive or psychic to begin with, I don't think they would have any meaning to me. So I use them as, let me just see what jumps out at me. They're kind of a jump start. They're fun for me. But then I tap into my own intuition and listen for my messages. But I'm known as what's called an evidential psychic medium. I give evidence, names, dates, numbers, what they did for a career, messages, things, objects, things that they had, their other loved ones that could be with them. Sometimes I will know, I'm known for what's called name pulling. It's very rare for a psychic medium to actually, if you even look at some of the big people, it's very, very rare for a psychic medium to pull names of lost loved ones, and I pull multiple names sometimes in private readings. So so that's my thing. That's what I'm known for. If you've never watched me before, that is what my reputation is known as a medium. And but thank you for asking, because maybe there are other people in this room that didn't know that also. So okay. Hi, everybody. Denise, I didn't forget you. How are you, honey? It's your turn. All right. These are spirit animal cards. So this is a combination of an animal spirit with your tarot card and then my own intuition. So let's just see what you are today. Well, first of all, you're an ace of acorns and you're a ram. Okay. So you're an ace of acorns. And, this is saying creative force and confidence. Okay. So she's saying she's good. All right. Awesome. Well, an ace, anytime we get an ace is always a gift. So I always see that. What they're sharing with me, and then this is my Ace of Wands in traditional decks, okay? It's an acorn here, so it's kind of like I got to memorize like all the different things. So this is a an Ace of Wands traditionally, okay? So this is telling me that God needs to give you some additional strength right now. He's trying to give you some additional confidence in an area of your life that is emotional. Okay. So there's something going on in your life that either you are feeling insecure, is the word that I'm getting, that you aren't feeling like yourself. Maybe you don't feel as much in control as you would like, something like that. It could be part of a relationship, or it could be even something as simple as just how you're feeling about yourself right now. You know, a lot of people are struggling right now with this pandemic. We're stuck in the house. We're bored. We're not in our normal routine. We're not socializing as much as we normally do. So we just feel off. Okay. But this is giving me this additional strength. It's sharing with me that, that you are been given an Ace of Wands, that you are going to move forward and charge ahead, this kind of ram feeling, right? Look at him, how handsome he is. And that you are going to get through. It's kind of this sense of like, let's just push through these emotions, that they're not forever. They're kind of temporary. They are bogging you down for some reason. So I'm just going to say, let go and let God, whatever is on your plate, whatever is upsetting you. And this is just a card for today. This isn't like a future forecast. Okay. So whatever has been upsetting you, whatever's on your plate right now, I want you to kind of let go and let God. Okay, you lost your husband in January. So when I said bogged down, boy, right? Your emotions are not yourself. So God's giving you this emotional wand, okay? He's giving you this emotional strength to get up and show up every day as best you can, all right? And he will continue. He will continue to put people in front of you that will help guide you, give you the right words, give you a reason to get up and keep going every day. Okay, and we're very sorry for your loss. And just know, I mean, I live in a world of, I know that they're always around us, that they come and visit us. You can talk to them anytime, that they hear everything that we have been saying or we say. So when you miss him, just talk to him and let him know that you miss him, and he's listening and he's sending his love and his strength to you. Okay. And you're going to continue to move forward. So that makes sense to me. That Ace of Wands is always a gift. It's always this tremendous sense of love and energy that God gives us. And you are going to be okay. You are going to heal. You're going to always miss your husband, of course, but you will heal and your life will start to come back to some sense of normalcy. Okay. And, but just for today, we're going to send you lots of love and strength, because I do feel like you're having a difficult week. Okay. And, you are so welcome. All right. So hi, Courtney. Hi, Morgan. Hi, Wendy. Hi, Crystal. Okay. Thank you, Crystal, for posting my link. Yeah, if anybody wants to book a private reading, you can do one of two things. You can message me, or you can, and I'll get you my website link, or you can go to KathyMamolenPsychicMedium.com. Really super, super easy. Okay. All right. Hi, Molly. Hey, Kathy, I really don't feel like I'm doing the right thing and I really need some help. Okay, let's see what's going on with Molly Kelly. That's such a cute name. Are you Irish? Are your family Irish? That's such a cute name. Okay, let's see. Let's see what's going on with you. All right. The first thing I want to tell you, which you've heard, most of you have heard me say 1,000 times, okay, let's see who you are. You're I'm getting a lot of crystal cards. You are a kangaroo. You're a 2 of crystals. Okay. So I have balanced and adaptability. Okay, so this is my Two of Pentacles. And how it's coming into me is juggling. Okay, that it actually just came into me as juggling two worlds. I don't know what that could possibly mean. Okay, maybe you have a past experience, almost like a past boyfriend that you can't get rid of, and you're trying to start something new, and maybe you're going back and forth with feelings for something like that, or juggling finances would make more sense as a pentacle to me. But it did come into me as you're juggling too many things, or these two in particular things. So that would be the first thing I would want to identify with you is, what are we juggling? Okay. It's creating this sense of being overwhelmed. All right. And when you feel overwhelmed, you're not in alignment with your path. And that's why you feel out of sorts. That's why you don't feel like yourself. That's why you don't feel like you're balanced. Okay. Last night in my Psychic Live, I shared with everybody how to ground yourself. Okay. So when you are starting to feel out of sorts and uncomfortable, I want you to reconnect with nature. Okay. I want you to take some deep breaths. I want you to feel your body. I want you to be in the presence. I was teasing everybody last night. If you have to go outside and take your shoes off and put your feet literally on the grass to ground yourself, then I want you to do that, because the sense of off balance is really not healthy for you, and it's starting to create a lot of anxiety, even to the point where I'm starting to feel panicked. Okay, even a little panic attack, something like that. It's coming into me as, I need you to make a decision, honey. Okay, this back and forth that you're doing, like this seesaw feeling, is not healthy, and it's not helping you. Okay. So I need you to make a decision so that you can move on with your life, is how it's coming in with me. All right. And it's literally this kangaroo, right? So my impression of this kangaroo and you right now is this bouncing around. I've got this bouncing feeling going on, Molly, my little friend here. Okay, so let's just see. Here we go. Okay, so my boyfriend broke up in December. We keep staying together, and now he's moving to England. So, wow, right? Seesaw, right? You know, one day we're together, the next day he's going to the other side of the country, you know, or continent, wherever you live. And, you know, this isn't, it's not working for you. Okay. You have to make a decision. Either, you know, this man is moving on with his life because he's broken up with you and he's moving away now, and he has chosen to do that, and he wants to pick a different path. And you need to let him go. Okay, if that's the case. If this man wants to move on with his life, bye-bye. Everybody, let's wave bye-bye to Molly's ex-boyfriend, okay? Because if the man that wants to be in your life for the rest of your life, there's no way he would, one, break up with you, and two, pack his bags and move somewhere, okay? He wouldn't leave you, all right? So that tells me right now that that man isn't worth it, isn't meant to be right now in your life. So I need you to let go. That back and forth, that you know, juggling feeling isn't working for me. You're better off kind of pushing it all away, taking back your own power, saying what's in my best interest. And I can guarantee you that God is going to share with you in a very short period of time that he has something better. Okay, so hang in there, sweetheart. I want you to get those emotions into balance, and I do want you to right. And Crystal's saying, put your energy on someone who wants you, Molly. Right. So we're all saying the same thing. Sometimes you have to hear it from an outside source, but it's hard when your heart is attached to somebody and you're hurt. It's hard, but all I know is that whenever we get to I call it the other side. Whenever we get to the other side, it's always better. it's just when we're living in the pain that it's hurtful and it's upsetting. But when we get to the other side, God, you look back and you go, oh my God, if I hadn't gotten rid of that ex-boyfriend, I wouldn't be with the man that I'm with now, and the man I'm going to marry and I'm going to have 2 children with, and have my dream home with, and who loves me and supports me and would never leave me. So God has something better for you, sweetheart. All I can say is let it go is my intuitive feelings right now for you, because I think that will make you feel better. Okay. All right. Everybody else is in agreement with me. I got a room full of 50 men and women here that are all saying, Molly, let him go. Right? Everybody's in agreement with me. So it's not just me. All right. So thank you, Crystal. All right, let's see. Heather, where did Heather go? Heather from Idaho. Boy, you're one of those states. I have to tell you, I don't think about Idaho very often. But welcome. You're welcome, Molly, honey. We're all trying to help you. Okay, it's so hard when we're in love, right? Okay. All right, move on. Everybody's saying move on. Everybody's got some advice for poor Molly. She's trying so hard. And we've all been there, Molly. Right. We've been there. It's all very hard. Okay. The best thing you can do for yourself is when somebody doesn't want to be in your life, you realize that God's making an easy decision for you because he has something better for you. Okay. It's when we try to hang on to something that it becomes more painful. All right. So 6 of crystals. You know what? I got to shuffle these cards better because I keep pulling all crystals, and I'm just going to take a moment and make sure that we've got a really shuffled deck here because I know that we have other things going on. Let's just see. I mean, I pulled like 3 crystals right in a row. Could be meant to be. All right. So, hi, everybody. All right. So we got lots of people. Hit the share button, tag a friend. And Tuesday in the middle of the afternoon, what's everybody doing? I'm doing laundry. I did some cleaning this morning. I went for my walk. I'm trying to lose weight and walking and taking my weight loss pills. If anybody wants information about that, message me. Okay. If anybody wants to start a home-based business, I'd love to coach you. I do it part-time in between my readings. I'm actually doing really well. I hit a 2nd level promotion yesterday. I was like, wow, really? Cool. So it's a direct sales company. It's a home-based business. So if anybody wants to start a home-based business with me, you'd be on my team, and I would love to help you earn some extra money. So message me. But Heather, it's your turn. Thank you for waiting. All right, let's just see what I'm feeling for Heather. Let's see what your card says first. Okay, so we have the 4 of shells, and this is my cups card. This is a crane. Okay, this is a crane. There's my pretty crane. They're one of my favorite birds. When I'm down in Florida, we get on the lake that we live on, I get beautiful white cranes and flamingos. Did you know that flamingos turn pink only if they're eating the right kind of fish that make them pink, I guess? Not fish, but I don't know if it's algae or whatever the heck they eat, but whatever they eat actually makes them turn pink. So that's kind of cool. But I do love white cranes. So you are technically a 4 of cups. And this is soul searching and reevaluation. This is all about, what do I want my cups to be filled with? So, maybe you have some of your cups that have been filled already, but it's this kind of daydreaming feeling of, where am I going next? What's coming next? I want it's coming into me, and probably not the best word to use, but I want these things. Maybe there's some things that you've been trying to get your arms around, a new car or new furniture or just some materialistic things. But it is coming into me as that. So it is the sense of set those goals and you can get there, one thing at a time. It's also coming into me as I want peace of mind. So I'm not quite sure what's going on in your life right now that's kind of upsetting you or taking away your peace of mind. But it is the sense of just, I want to be secluded for a little while. I want some time to myself. I want to be alone. And I just want some peace of mind. Okay. So I don't know what that means to you, but I want you to find your peace of mind. I want you to put some time into yourself. I want you to do some self-love, some time alone. Maybe you need to just go somewhere or read a book, something like that. Just spend some time, for yourself. And okay, so that's the main thing that's coming into me. But you're a Four of Cups. You're this beautiful heron. You're standing strong. You're very much in control. I always see a heron as something that's kind of like this focal point, right? They're always so pretty and elegant. So I do feel like people look up to you. I do think that they admire you. So I do love that. But what did come into me pretty clearly is that you're struggling with your peace of mind, that you need some time alone, that you need some, I don't know, reevaluate where you're putting your time or who you're spending your time with, something like that. So, but in the meantime, you are, soul searching is what they're sharing with me. So spend some time talking to yourself. What makes you happy? What's going to make you happy? Okay, we all have to do that every once in a while. Some of us do it every day. I work really hard at being happy. I it's my mission in life. It's like, you know what? I've lived a lot. I'm going to be 54 years old this year, and in August, and I'll start sharing with you about 3 or 4 weeks before my birthday, so you can all start celebrating with me. I used to have when I was in an office, I used to run around and put my birth date on everybody else's calendar so that they wouldn't forget my birthday, just as a joke. Anyways, I'm teasing. I'm going to be 54, and I spend a lot of time working on what is my joy. I really do. I spend a lot of time on, bringing joy into my life, joyful moments in my life, those types of feelings. Okay. So you guys are doing great. Let's just see. Okay. So Lavon, only because you tell me that I'm glowing and I love compliments, I'm going to pull a card. So good girl. I'm sorry. I'm making myself laugh. Oh my God. All right. So let's see. These are spirit animal cards and a tarot card combination, in addition to my own intuitive messages and listening and everything else I'm doing all at once. Okay. All right. Thank you, Lavon. I love you too, honey. Let's just see. I'm hoping I made you laugh. All right. Let's see. Let's pick a card. These animal cards are really fun, aren't they? I think I like the added twist of the animal. Oh boy, here's another acorn card. So here's my pentacles again. And this is, I'm pretty sure, an eel. I just want to confirm it. Yes, this is an eel. Ew. It says energy and results. It's not probably my favorite card. But you know what? I would say that he's filled with energy. I would say that it's really an eight of wands, and so I'm filled with emotional energy. Is how it's coming into me. It did come into me as emotional overload. I'm not quite sure where that's coming from. It kind of is coming into me as waves, honey. Curious if you've had a tremendous loss, or you're missing someone, or you just feel disconnected, something like that. Because it's coming into me as waves of emotion. Like maybe you have a good day and then you have a bad day and you just aren't feeling steady. Okay. And that eel feeling, right? That's how kind of an eel slithers and swims, right? So that would make sense to me. And Lavon is saying yes. She's saying that she's getting waves of emotion. Okay. So let's just see how I can guide you with that. They're saying just break it into little pieces. They're saying that when these waves of emotion come through, just take it one. You have a tendency to get overwhelmed by everything all at once. So if something is overwhelming to you, it triggers that every area of your life is overwhelming. And that might not be the case. It might be just that one little area of your life in that moment that maybe you just need to put that fire out. Okay. And then everything will be okay again. But I have a feeling that if one thing goes bad, it feels like everything's going bad and you get overwhelmed. I can't do anything right. I'm really struggling. I'm having a hard time, but that's not the case, honey. Okay. It's just that it's coming in waves. So what we want to do is we want to get it to be a little bit less wavy, right? Little less bumpy. Tackle it as it comes, little baby pieces emotionally. Get my arms around those emotions. Get back my control. Take back my power. Know that I'm going to be okay no matter what, and that everything is going to work out. Okay? You're always going to land on your feet, is how I feel. That you've been through hell and back is kind of how it came in. That you've been through hell and back and you're not there today. Okay. So you're in a better place today. You are strong. You are secure. You are safe. You are healthy. All of these good things are happening in your life also. So let's try to work on our emotions. Let's try to be a little bit more balanced. Let's try to put out the fires as they come and not let them kind of keep growing. Okay. But you're doing okay, honey. And I want you to look back at some of the areas of your life that were really, really difficult times, because you're not there today. Okay. And I think that when things happen to you, you have a tendency to go back to there really quickly. So I want you to remind yourself that you're in such a better place right now. Okay, that you worked really hard to be in a better place, and that is in the past, and you're not going back there. All right, you're doing amazing. You are strong. You're gonna get through everything, and you're an eel. You're filled with energy, but it is emotional energy. So let's use that emotional energy for the positive, and try to really focus on all the positive things in our lives. Okay. The more we think about it, the more they come into our life, right? So awesome, awesome, awesome. And then you're going to start to see the results. And it's kind of I don't know. I hate to give an eel a hard time, but it's not my favorite animal. All right. So she's saying, I am so right for that. All right. Thank you, sweetheart. Okay. So I'm just looking at my clock. I want to thank everybody. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for jumping on in the middle of your busy day. Thank you for always supporting me, hitting the share button, tagging a friend, being involved, being connected. If anybody wants to message me for a private reading, you can do that now. I will give you the link, or go to KathyMamolenPsychicMedium.com. And you can pick a date and time, and I will call you, or we will set up a Zoom reading. Okay. I hope everybody had a good time. This was fun for me. I love to share my gift, and I am so blessed. If anybody's interested in my weight loss, message me. I will get you the link for that as well. I'm feeling amazing. I'm losing inches. I have more energy. I'm sleeping better. I'm less bloated. I can't go on and on. I needed something. I don't know about you guys, but I had been trying all kinds of things, and this is the first thing that's worked for me in years. So I'm just sharing it with anybody that wants to listen. And since I have your undivided attention, I'm telling you. But message me if you'd like to start a home-based business. I'd love to share that with you. It's an easy home-based business. And if you'd like to make some extra income right now, you're home, you're not doing anything, you feel motivated, you want to try it, message me. We'll talk. We'll get you going. But in the meantime, I am a psychic medium. That is my primary focus. I am so grateful that I'm gifted and I can share it with you. And thank you for Joe and Joseph's father coming through, breaking through the veil today without my permission, but it was okay. And I'm just so grateful that you guys are always here for me. So have an amazing day, and I will see you all again soon.